Hello and good morning. Yes, you are back with the crew. Thanks again. I noticed that everybody seemed to like that last video when I was talking about being a small bag holder. I understand that. I resonate with that. I'm not a wealthy man. It makes a lot of sense to me. I received a whole lot of compliments. I also received a lot of comments that went a lot like this. Well, you know, there's no way that XRP could go to $1,000 because there's not enough coins and it's not worth enough and there's not enough money in the world and all the money in the world would have to go there and that's not possible. You don't understand what's happening here. Let me understand this. You think that the price would have to get to $1,000 for XRP, that there's not enough money in the world for that to occur? Do you have any idea how many digits there are in the world? Do you know that the most prolific thing on the planet, other than maybe grains of sand, is money? Do you know any idea how many quadrillions of dollars are floating around on this planet? And all they're trying to do is take the tokenization, the coinage of all things financial. I'm talking all derivatives, and they're going to put a label on it, and that label is going to say this coin, that coin, the other coin. They're going to take things that don't have a home or a physicality or anywhere for you and I to say, there's one. Oh, there's one over there. They're going to take all of those and tokenize all of those. Do you understand that just in the crypto gaining to the level of the gold market, I'm not talking precious metals market, I'm just talking the gold market, that would put $10 trillion into assets, into all the crypto? The tokenization of gold is going to put $100 trillion minimum into gold. You do understand that gold is not going to stay at the price of $2,000. That's physically impossible when BRICS nations and other countries have decided to use it in some form of reality, okay, in the monetary wealth of the world. It's going to have to be equated to something. It's going to be digitized. Each ounce of each bar of gold is going, or coin of gold is going to have to be digitized. And once it is, it's not going to be able to trade back and forth at $2,000. There's just not going to be enough of it around. It's going to be scarce. Even the 100 billion coins that XRP is so scarce in the world of quadrillions of digits that it's going to have to drive its retail price through the roof. You understand that math, right? I keep hearing people, well, it would take hundreds of trillions of dollars for that to occur, Alan. That's just not possible. That's what's printed so far. What's created so far is, I have no idea. But I do know this. Just the Forex alone is anywhere between $5 to $10 trillion daily traded. Daily. Most people don't even know this. I brought it up a long time ago, but it's so true, and it happens all the time. There are trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars that are being created that are not being written down on the Fed spreadsheet. You look back at 2020, they bailed all the banks out. I know it's hard to believe because they did it in 2008. They did it. They gave them $23 trillion. I had a breakdown of each bank, and they all received $2 to $3 to $4 trillion each of the big 10 banks, even foreign banks, by the Federal Reserve in 2020 in spring. I say all this because you think in lack, you think in scarcity, you think in the pie is only one size. This pie, the wealth of the universe, is up to you and I to decide how big it is. Let yourself dream. Let yourself understand that when the flood comes, the people are going to want it. And once they want it, that's the only thing a market requires. That's the only reason why Amazon went from pennies to hundreds of dollars, is because of the desiring of it, of man's desirement for it. And they found and they scraped the dollars together to buy more of it. And the more they bought of it, the more it went up. And that's just finance. That's just investing. That's just what it is. I didn't explain that real well, but I hope you got something from that. There's also something else in the comments, and I'm getting way too much of it, people. You people are too smart, and I love you all too much for you to be at this level. We need to stop thinking in fear. Fear is killing you. Fear is the old paradigm. We are walking into a new digital tokenization, AI future world that has no fear in it. There's no place for fear in the future conscious growth of mankind. There's no place for it. You've been told, oh, well, you bought those scary coins. You bought these scary. That's a bad idea. I think that's not right. I don't think those people are good. In fact, I saw an article the other day that said this. Do you know how many people send me negative articles about crypto? I have two friends that that's all they send me is bad stories. Oh, did you know, Ellen, that in El Salvador, they don't like crypto? Did you know here, they don't like crypto? They don't think this of it. They don't like to trade in crypto. These people don't like. Why do they only send me those stories? The old fear paradigm is done, guys. We're done living in that. That's old evening CNN news crap. Okay? Get out of it. Think of what you want. Think of what you want to happen. Where do you see the world going? Where do you see money trading so freely between all of us and it bolstering everybody's economic well-being and the liquidity? This ODL is so important. This on-demand liquidity is going to eliminate banks. I said it. It's going to eliminate their ignorance of trying to say that you can be a bank, you could be banked, oh, you're not worthy of a loan, you people aren't worthy. You 70% of the people on the face of this planet don't come up to the grade in which we expect you to be at, so that you can't prosper, because we're not going to give you any money. We're not going to give you any money to grow your business. Therefore, we got our boot on your neck. We're not doing that anymore. That's not where mankind's going. That's that fear-based old system that our parents lived in. I know I'm an old guy, but I know where we're headed. And it's not backwards, it's forward. And it's going forward in the sense that you and I are going to make the money or the commission or the income or the interest from loaning people just like you and I our coins while they need it for liquidity. And the payment back is going to all be in smart contracts, and it's going to deliver outside of a banker and a staff and a giant brick building and a bunch of fat cats getting fat off of you and I. It's going to spread the liquidity and the profits globally around the planet. The way we need to think about this is not in lack or fear or diminishment. We need to see where it's all headed. It's headed into the prosperity of all. And the biggest, greatest market that's untapped that nobody's figuring out, and I can't believe it, but I see it, so I gotta believe it, I'm looking right at it, is the 70% of the people on the planet, 40 to 70% of the people on the planet who are unbanked, is the prosperity wave that is going to create generational wealth for themselves and everybody who's invested in the products that help them become better food, better water, better shelter, better transportation, better government, better people, better facilities. All of that is going to be them creating for themselves, not in the old system, not in the evening news fear crap that everybody's telling you that you have to invest within that parameter. No, you don't. No, we don't. That's not what's happening. And I know they're trying to, SEC's trying to keep us from promoting this. They're trying to keep us from banking these people. They will fail. They are failures. They've always been failures. The only reason why they're even halfway successful is the fact that they are the closest to the money printing machine. They're not smart. They're not intelligent. They're not well-read. Have you heard these people? They're failures. They've simply been able to forge money and spread it amongst each other. They're fraudulent acts, all of them. I'm going to stop there before I get myself too much more trouble than I already have. Anyway, if you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe. I love having you around, and I will, if I get out of this cord here, I'll be talking to you guys soon. All right, bye now. So I had these people call me up, and they're, wow, Alan, this coin, it's way down. Should we sell? I said, well, did you do the 4 things I asked you to do when you bought it? Yeah. We looked into the staff. We looked into their social presence. We looked into their product. We liked their future. Well, have any of those things changed? No, they haven't. Well, why would you sell when it's down 97%? Well, everybody's telling me. But you did the work, right? You know the product. You know what you have, right? You can only lose if you sell, right? Believe in what you bought, people. Don't allow fear into your lives. It will eat you from the inside out. Love you all.